Let me see your hands up high if you know one. Nobody's a no one. Hey. Ooh, I'm gleaming. I'm the me I see when I be dreaming. I remember thinking that I never see it. I remember thinking that I never be it. Now I pay my monthlies with an appearance fee. If they screaming my name, I must be hearing things. But nah, it's all for you. Your life, your dreams, they all. This feel like my chance. This feel like my moment. If we won't need to find, if we won't need to close up, let me see your hands up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the biggest party of the summer. Welcome to SummerSlam. Tonight is going to be absolutely amazing. History will be made in so many ways. The card is stacked. The arena sold out. Let's get to the action. And we kick things off strong with a pretty heated contest. Mr. Money in the Bank Cedric Alexander preparing to take on Buddy Murphy one-on-one. Mr. Money in the Bank looking for a big-time victory here on a stage like SummerSlam here tonight. What a night it is going to be. Not just this match, but the rest of the card is absolutely amazing. You do not want to miss what goes down tonight. Alexander looking for a big win tonight to further his momentum as Mr. Money in the Bank, but he has to defeat the juggernaut Buddy Murphy to do so. It was a few weeks ago where Cedric Alexander was addressing the VGW universe and where Buddy Murphy came out to interrupt, and he had a few words for Mr. Money in the Bank, saying that he should be Mr. Money in the Bank and not Cedric. He should be Universal Champion. But it's not the case, because back in Money in the Bank this year, Cedric Alexander was the one that won the Money in the Bank ladder match. And some say that Buddy Murphy was the workhorse of that match, and now Alexander just came in just to steal the briefcase from him. Cedric looking to prove himself worthy of that contract and of a future championship match that is located inside that briefcase. That contract he can cash in anytime, anywhere he wants it. And Murphy with something to prove that he should be the one that should be taking on the next challenger for the Universal Championship. That he should be the one holding that contract. And now it's Murphy and Alexander with something to prove here tonight as they kick off SummerSlam 2019. This is going to be a good one. And a huge forearm there for Murphy to kick things off. Reversal there. Enziguri counter there from Murphy. Taking down Cedric already down to the mat. Looking stunned right from the get-go. And now a right hand there from Cedric Alexander. Big match for both men tonight here on a platform like SummerSlam. The second biggest pay-per-view of the year. And it's all about making your dreams come true. It's all about living in the moment and living right now to make history and make your dreams come true. That's exactly what this card is all about. We got matches like AJ Styles trying to take his first Universal Championship from Shinsuke Nakamura. And Bray Wyatt returning and take on EC3 for the VGW Championship. So much more is in store for tonight. This is going to be a great night of action, but we kick things off with Murphy and Alexander going head-to-head as Murphy hits a huge diving Hurricane Rana on Cedric Alexander. Here's the cover, shoulders down, kick out of 2. And Murphy was a former Universal Champion. Won the championship back at Chamber this year in the Chamber match against 5 other men. Defeated Shinsuke Nakamura in that Chamber as well to win the title. You have a pretty good reign as champion. Defeated Nakamura one-on-one back at WrestleMania 4. What a moment that was for Murphy. Until losing it in a huge rematch at Backlash. Trying to rebound from that ever since. And I believe this is the first time we are seeing Murphy back in action ever since he lost that title at Backlash. And a huge super kick there from Alexander. Right underneath the jaw. Cedric Alexander now looking to pull him away from the ropes to cover. Shoulders down here, kick at it too. And Alexander's had a pretty good year, has had a pretty good year as well. As we are halfway through the year of 2019, and already both of these men have had tremendous years as of late. Alexander kicked the year off strong by becoming he was part of the final two in the Royal Rumble match this year alongside Roman Reigns, but then ultimately getting eliminated in the end, and Reigns was going to WrestleMania. And Alexander knew that he had to rebound from that, so he had to work his ass off the entire year to get to where he is right now. He won the Money in the Bank ladder match. He was involved in the WrestleMania ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. He did not walk out with the win right there, but in a ladder match at Money in the Bank, he did win the Money in the Bank contract. And now we are here tonight, both men one-on-one, looking to prove each other, looking to prove themselves worthy of a next championship opportunity. Off that diving elbow drop, and Alexander can't get the job done right here, right now. Is Murphy able to get that shoulder up? Alexander, the one saying, "Bring it on, Murphy. Is that all you got?" Reverse Irish whip here from Murphy. Going to put him into the corner in the bottom left. Now going to stomp a muddle here with rapid stomps right to the midsection here. And you best believe Murphy is out to prove that he is indeed worthy of that future Universal Championship match. He's worked his ass off to get that championship in just a few months in VGW, and he already walked out with the second biggest prize in the whole league, that being the Universal Championship against 5 other men back in February. The cover here on Alexander and a kick out. But imagine what a win it would be for Murphy if he can defeat Cedric Alexander here tonight. That would definitely send a shockwave throughout the whole VGW universe here. Off the Michinoku driver there from Alexander to kick out at 2 from Murphy. Raising that shoulder up to prevent the loss. And they're now going to the corner. Huge elbow to the midsection. Go for a springboard clothesline, taking down Murphy. Another recover here, hooking the outside leg of Buddy Murphy here. Kick out at 2. Both men former Cruiserweight champions. We've seen them had amazing matches on 205 Live. It was Alexander who was pretty much undefeated, unstoppable back in 2018 for most of it. Until it was Buddy Murphy at Super Showdown 2018 in that year, surprising the hell out of Cedric Alexander in his hometown of Melbourne, Australia. Take the Cruiserweight Championship off of Alexander, ending his undefeated streak. Ending his reign as Cruiserweight Champion for the time being. And these two have some amazing encounters back in the past few months, and they go one-on-one here tonight at SummerSlam in VGW. And a huge combo there from Cedric Alexander, followed by a kick, but Murphy able to counter the kick though. Doesn't matter, a huge chop. And a second chop there from Cedric. A reversal there from Murphy. Kick to the midsection, and he sidestepped the heel kick. Nice counter there from Alexander with the clothesline. Nice combination there. Both men showing off their striking game here tonight, and a kick out of 2 there from Murphy. That's both men using the strikes to their advantage, but it looks like Alexander was the one that got the better of it. Picks him up here, throws him right in the corner. Now it's Alexander looking to put him on the top rope, and Murphy does not look in a good place right now. A huge forearm there, and you saw Murphy try to counter there, but Alexander was just a bit out of range for that kick. But it doesn't matter now. Murphy able to get that kick one more time. Here's a cover on Cedric and a kick out of 1. Murphy now at this. Look at open palm strikes, followed by a huge bicycle knee strike. Taking down Mr. Money in the Bank. And Murphy ain't done there. Just gonna toss him around the ring. What a deal. You gotta give the strength advantage to Buddy Murphy. Just utilizing his power like this. Tossing his opponents like they're nothing. And look at the power of Murphy now with a deadlift sit-out powerbomb. Shoulders down for the big win at SummerSlam tonight? No. Cedric able to stay alive. Murphy now going for a huge gutbuster there. Almost like he was going for Murphy's Law. Yeah, right. He read him right in position for it. But he thought twice about it. Psyching out Alexander. Playing the mind games. Smart move. Hip toss. Look at this. And into a huge knee strike. Murphy using that hip toss. Cartwheel escape into the huge knee. Rolled over into Schoolboy. Once again, the power comes back into play with the Schoolboy power bomb. For the win. Does he have him here? Almost. Murphy might be getting a little frustrated right now. As Cedric looking to counter though. Huge clothesline takes him down. Leaping clothesline with the kip up from Alexander. The cover here for the victory. And a kick out too. And now it's Cedric Alexander, the one who's looking pretty frustrated right now. The look on his face tells the whole story. Alexander now looking to channel that frustration into a huge big-time offense here. Rapid fire chops in the corner, looking for one more perhaps. And psyched them out into a jab. Cedric with mind games of his own. Looking to turn him around here. Full Nelson style facebuster, planting him down to the canvas. Will this be enough for the win at SummerSlam tonight? No. Almost a 3 count. Referee says 2 otherwise. Huge forearm there. Gonna rock the jaw here of Buddy Murphy. And as he enters back with a huge right hand. Punch after chop. Punch after chop. Another vicious knee strike from Murphy. Right on the button. The cover. Shoulders down for the win. Kick out at Sooth from Cedric Alexander. Now Murphy now wasting a little time. Going to the top rope here. Looking to take a high risk. The question is, will it pay off? You're about to find out from the top rope and a huge clothesline. Diving clothesline from Buddy Murphy here. Now looking to continue his offense. Going to put Cedric on the ropes here. They kick to the midsection, dropping him. Looking to fire himself up and driving another knee right to the face of Cedric Alexander. I could have knocked him out right there. The vicious knee strikes of Buddy Murphy coming into play in this whole match. And now a deadlift German suplex with the bridge. Shoulders down here. Alexander kicks at it too. Very competitive match to kick things off tonight at SummerSlam. And a lot more of that came from. As we continue tonight off with a lot more action coming up after this. Titles on the line. It's going to be fantastic. Alexander now's in trouble as Murphy connects with a huge superplex from the top rope. Looking to roll him over on his back here. Looking for the pinfall victory over Mr. Money in the Bank. And almost. Another near fall for Alexander. Murphy now going for a huge drop kick. Picture perfect drop kick there from the best kept secret. Now just taking his time on the top rope, just chillaxing. Not sure that's a smart idea. Going for a splash and it cost him. Alexander able to get out of harm's way. On the shoulders now. And now a huge move there. 8-second ride from Cedric Alexander, but he needs only 3 seconds to get the pinfall win over Buddy Murphy. Does he have him? Kick at it too. Alexander wondering now what does he have to do to put him away. And this might be the answer right now. Top rope looking for a moonsault. Beautiful moonsault from Cedric Alexander. There's a cover hooking the leg here for the win. And Murphy able to kick out. And Cedric keeping the pace that he wants of this match, as he makes Buddy Murphy expand tons of energy in this match just by the amount of kickouts. Look at him go with chops in midsection, followed by the Spanish fly. Look at the quickness on Alexander. The cover, kick out at 2. A great sequence of offense from Cedric Alexander. He says it's game over. And it just might be at this point. Maybe not. The counter there for Murphy. And they're looking to send him shoulder first right into the ring post. And Murphy again now looking to punish Alexander in the corner now. Here comes the aggression. And Buddy Murphy now, oh boy, what's this? Has him back up again. Twisting DDT for the win over Alexander. And he kicks out at 2. Another big kick out from Cedric Alexander. Murphy is frustrated. Back on the shoulders here. F5. F5 from Cedric, from Buddy Murphy. Waking him up here. Kick to the midsection. This might be it. Here we go. Murphy's Law. Looking to put away Mr. Money in the Bank at SummerSlam tonight. No, a kick out at 2. Murphy can't believe it. Cedric Alexander survives Murphy's Law. Second rope here. Top rope, missile, drop kick, no. Cedric able to block. And now look how wise of Murphy to roll out of the ring. Wise move there. Alexander now. Oh, and Alexander now takes flight. Tope con hilo. Wiping out Buddy Murphy. It was Murphy that rose you to the outside of the ring to try to regroup, but Cedric Alexander had other plans. As Cedric throws him back in the ring here, looking to make him pay. Here we go. He has him up. There's the Brain Buster. Vintage Cedric Alexander with the vicious Brain Buster. Turns him around into a lumbar check. Lumbar check from Cedric Alexander. And here we go. Here's the cover. Hooking the leg here for the win. Cedric Alexander gets a big win tonight. Proving Buddy Murphy wrong. Proving all of his doubters wrong. All of his haters wrong. Cedric Alexander has proven himself righteous. He's Mr. Money in the Bank for a reason. And as he continues his momentum with that contract, he can cash in anytime, any place he wants. Getting a big win against Buddy Murphy here tonight. What a win for Cedric Alexander here. But there's still a lot more left to come. Stick with us.